What's up guys, welcome back to another video. I hope you're all doing well today. Today I've just hopped in one of TKO SMOKEY's streams actually. He's got a server going. About 20 people or so in this server. I thought it'd be nice to hop in and do a race. I'm on the KTM 125 today. Just thought we'd make it a little bit more challenging for myself. There's all types of bikes near. There's another 125 to my left. There's an Ultra over there. Some 250s. I think that might be a 450 over there as well. The gear that I've got on today is actually one of the sets of my new PDMX gear, which I'm really excited for. There's so many kits in there, there's so many to go through, so I'm a bit spoiled for choice. So I'll be running this over the next coming months when the PDMX season starts. Now, I remember the track is Mantua. I always remember the traction being like ridiculously high on the start, so just be gentle on the throttle there. There we go. Then this server as well, I hopped in earlier. I found out after I was being really like cautious and tentative around everybody, found out that there was no collisions, so I can just go through as many people as I like, no consequence. So nice, easy 5-lap race. Give you guys some 125 action to watch. Keep me brushed up on my MX bike skills just for the time being, whilst I'm switching between games. I've been playing a bit of bikes, a bit of MX Simulator and a bit of Reflex recently as well, so just trying to still stay semi-decent at bikes, especially with the motocross season starting soon. I don't want to just be getting like top 10s. I always like winning, you know, that is my end goal a lot of the time. I'm far too competitive for my own liking. What I might do is, if I start running away with this a little bit, I might slow up just to get some battles going on. I don't want to just be a boring 5-lap Mantua race. As I say that, I'll make up my own mistake. I haven't got to wait for people. There you go. Oh, this jump's a bit of a stretch on a 250, I remember. There we go. Ah, okay, so this guy just in front of me here on the Husky had a very good battle with him last race. I believe he's on the Husky 250 4-stroke. And this back section of this track, these massive 180 turns, these are where I struggle the most on this 125, just being so down on power. So I've got to kind of be very fast everywhere else on the track to allow for being a bit slower on this part. But I'm glad that he's up front now, so hopefully we might be able to get some good battle going on here. If I can catch up again a little bit. Let's say he seems to be faster in this second half of the track in those 180s, and then this next half of the track we're just going into now is where I seem to catch up a little bit. This is just from I done a race just now. I tried loading up my OBS and start recording on the gate. I ran out of time. The gate dropped and it was already going, and I almost got there. I got it all loaded up, ready to go, and pressed the record button, and then I realised I still had it set up to capture the MX Simulator EXE rather than the MX bikes. So didn't work. I had to go in and change the settings, so it was a bit of a shame actually, because the last race I done was actually really enjoyable. It was really good. I had a lot of fun. So hoping for the same here. I don't know if I've ever come across this guy before, but it's always nice coming across new people in these lobbies that you get to have a good battle with. I like to think that it's mostly because I'm underpowered right now. Oh, I felt that front end go. There's nothing I can do to save that. So you can see I was gaining on him in these tight twisty bits, and now this second half of the track is where he should pull away from me a little bit on these big 180s. So I just have to try and go as fast as I can. Oh, let's save that again. Don't want to crash there 2 laps in a row. Now this jump's a bit of a stretch. I hit that really well actually. I managed to scrub it a little bit rather than send it as usual. Now these are the bits where I've got to try and go as absolutely fast as possible. The thing is, it's so difficult trying to hit these flattish 180 turns like that right under there really fast. It's so easy for the front end to tuck out from underneath it. And I don't know if anyone's paid attention yet or noticed at the bottom right of my screen, I've got the rider sit/stand icon. I've noticed a couple people in recent videos have asked for that, just so they can get an insight as to when I am sitting and standing, just for the newer people to the game, really, to get an idea of what to do. I myself, I have it so when I'm clicking down my R3 button on my controller, I'm sat down, and I'm let going of it, I'm stood up. I haven't got it where it's like on a toggle, so if I click it once, it stays sat down. If I click it again, it stays stood up. That's just personal preference. I feel like a lot more people run it on a toggle mode rather than a hold mode. That's how I learn MX Simulator as well. I just feel like I have more control. I see the argument of it's more buttons to try and press whilst you're riding, but to me, I mean, I play claw, so my fingers are all over the place anyway, so it really doesn't make a difference to me having to press one more button. Well, that was really nice. I like how I apexed that. I don't think I've ever hit that tiny tabletop before the left-right that far on the right before, and it helped me stay really low. Now I am gaining slowly again. See, that's the issue. I make one mistake in these corners, and there's a long way to gain back, especially as the difference in speed is so minute. This is really good. This is good racing. It's It's nice to have that little bit of a change and not just leave everybody. Do have to put my head down and concentrate a little bit though. I love the sound like two-stroke over those braking bumps there. I've noticed recently on the channel as well. Well, when I had that week off from being ill, I fully expected my views just to kind of like plummet because I wasn't active at all. But for whatever reason, my Forest World Record video it must just be like well in the YouTube algorithm at this point. It's absolutely storming up there. At the time I'm recording this, I think it's at something like 75k views, which is almost like double my next highest video, which is absolutely nuts. I always see like weird bits like that where people have one video that's just absolutely insane compared to all their others, and that might be that one for me. It seems like there's a lot of people who have no idea what MX Bikes is that are seeing that. So I don't know what sort of... oh, he's gone down, he's cracked to the pressure, let's go. Right, now I just need to keep it on 2 wheels for the next 2.5 laps and we should be good. But yeah, I have no idea like what sort of audience Forest videos here. So I'm getting a lot of like weird comments on it, obviously from people that don't play MX Bikes. Just comments along the lines of, this looks so unrealistic and things like that. It's like, well, yeah, it's a video game, it's not meant to be, it's not meant to be that realistic. But yeah, it's just confusing to me, but I'm not going to argue with it. I'm a bit of a view whore, I'm very happy to get those. So yeah, thank you everyone that originally viewed it, liked it, commented on it in the first place, because I think that is a key factor in getting it out there to more people. It's just the interactions, and I think YouTube sees videos like that and goes, oh, people are enjoying this and interacting it more than usual, let me suggest it to more people, and so it's been really, really good. I think for the last week or so it's averaged about like 6,000–7,000 views a day, which is just insane. I mean, any normal video that I upload, if it gets like 4 or 5 views in the first day, that to me is a massive win. That's like what I strive for at the moment, just with my my audience size. For the most part, it will be maybe 2–3,000. So to get 7,000 every single day for like a week straight is just really, really good. So yeah, thank you everyone very much for that. And I believe this might be the first video that I'm recording since I hit the 9k sub mark. So again, thank you very much for that. It's really, really good. Just seems to be storming through it. The last couple of days that we've averaged about 100 subs a day, which is about what the growth was when I first started the channel. So it's really, really nice to see that, and thank you again. And I think we're well on course for that 10k mark by the new year. Maybe even 11k at this rate if it keeps on as it is. Which I feel like I'm going to sound like every other YouTuber. It's just you don't expect it. It just creeps up out of nowhere. I remember doing that 1,000 subscriber special like setup video way back. I mean, not way back, it's like a couple of months at this point, and yeah, the growth since then has just been really, really good. And it's quite weird for me sitting here just thinking that just a normal person that talks into his microphone whilst he plays some motorbike games. I don't consider myself any different to anybody else. I feel like anybody else could do this as well. So the fact that it's been going so well just means a lot to me. I'm obviously doing something right. As someone that considers himself quite a quiet person in general, like not too outgoing in day-to-day life, it was a big step for me when I started doing this, and very, very glad that I'd done it. And my only regret at this point is not doing it sooner. I can only imagine if I started doing this back in my early sim days when I was playing sim for like 4 years up straight. I dream to think of where the channel will be at this point, maybe even at the 20–30k mark for subscribers, which is yeah, one day we'll get there. It's just all about being consistent, which is my big thing at the moment, is consistency. When I was off ill, you see I was making those community posts about trying to come back as soon as possible, etc. And that's just, it's like a pressure that I've put on myself to be consistent and try and upload nearly every single day. So I think that consistency is what builds the channel, what gets the audience. I remember, obviously I'm not a massive live streamer, I do it every now and then, but not too often. I remember, I think it might have been Shroud actually that I was watching. I feel like everyone knows who Shroud is, but you get people that ask in their chats, like, how do you become a popular streamer, blah blah blah. And most people, Shroud as well, will just literally just say, be consistent and do what you enjoy. And I enjoy motorbikes, I enjoy motorbike games, and I'm trying to be as consistent with it as possible. I think the fact that I'm semi-decent at them helps. I can't imagine there'd be as many people watching every single video if I was just rocking around, doubling everything and crashing every single corner. Yeah, I can't argue. Like, thank you so much, everybody that's been this supportive so far, and I'm just going to keep going for as long as I can. I'm really excited to get some more games coming out, hopefully soon. MX Bikes, for me at least, is on the content side of things. It's one of those where there seems to be loads and loads of tracks come out at once, so there's an abundance of content to make, and then it dries up for a while, which is when I'm starting to like branch out to other games like Sim and Reflex as well. And I'm really glad that the Reflex videos do well, because that to me is literally like my childhood. I get to learn it all over again. I'm having really good fun with it, and I feel like I have not shut my mouth for the last 10 minutes straight whilst racing that. Good race from Zerg there. I only finished 6 seconds ahead, which is really good. I know these videos, it's usually a lot more than that, and so I'm very glad that I hopped on the 125 for this one. Hopefully you guys enjoyed that. If you did, please drop a like. It's really appreciated, and as I said in this video, it just helps get the videos out to more and more people and helps the channel grow overall. And I'm really enjoying the community that we've got going on, and yeah, thank you for all the support. If you haven't subscribed, please do so. As I say, road to 10k for the new year, fingers crossed. And I upload almost every single day. I should start putting that little asterisk in there. It's not every day, it's almost every day. And that'll do it for me. I hope you have a lovely rest of the day, whatever it is that you're up to, and until I catch you guys in the next video. Peace.
Got bad shit all up in my mind right now. Fuck it, give me a minute and I'ma let it all out. I don't give a shit about an opinion, be another dimension when I wake up. Bitch, it's time to fill the cup. Got no fucking love, I feel so stuck on my luck. Get fucked.